Well, Broncos country, we are live, baby. We are live here in the beautiful city of Las Vegas, spending some time with the family and friends. And we're going to watch your Broncos take on the Buffalo Bills this Sunday in about 48 hours. Actually, a little bit less now. In the wild card weekend, man. And it's been 9 years, 9 long, hard seasons since the Broncos last played a playoff game. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited about it. And what we're going to do is we're going to break down the matchup. We're going to talk about some key matchups, some ways in which the Broncos could potentially find themselves winning this game, and really what's going to be so incredibly important for this team to be able to get the upset as the number 7 seed traveling to Buffalo. Before we get into it, guys, if it's y'all first time on the channel, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys in advance. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Tell a friend, have a friend, tell a friend. We talk all things Broncos. We talk some Nuggets. We talk some Avalanche as well. Actually, some really good content around the Avs and the Nuggets are, I'm cooking some things up. So those will be coming here shortly too. But we gotta cover the Broncos, baby. They are the talk of the town. We already know that. So, all right, guys, let's talk about it. I've gotten a chance to break this game down a lot. Yesterday, I was on the Mafia podcast. I went over to the other side, the Bills Mafia. Was really, really grateful to be able to have the opportunity to just kind of break down the game and talk about it. And here's some things about this Bills team. I don't think really a lot of people realize just how good this Bills team is. They're very solid. They're extremely well-rounded. They're the only team in the NFL, or maybe even, I don't even know if it's in NFL history, but the only team in the NFL that have 30 rushing touchdowns and 30 passing touchdowns. Like I said, they're top 10 in both those categories. And so the way that they've evolved their offense has been very impressive. And Josh Allen really doesn't turn the ball over a lot. So the major keys to the game here, guys, is going to be the pass rusher. Nick Bonito and Jonathan Cooper, and obviously Zach Allen as well. They are going to need to just constantly be harassing Josh Allen. They need to get as much pressure as possible, make the pocket really muddy, but also be very disciplined in the way in which that they're rushing so that Josh Allen doesn't have the ability to escape and beat you with his legs. So, yeah, it's a very tall task. We lead the league in sacks. They lead the league in, prevented sacks, or least amount of sacks in the NFL. So it's basically, you could look at it like it's the number 1 pass rush versus the number 1 pass protecting unit. History will actually be very favorable to the team that leads the league in sacks. But, the rookie quarterbacks since 2015 are 0-5 in road playoff games. And so it's going to be a hell of a tall task. So defensively, I think it really does start with rushing the passer and getting after him as much as you can, because that is going to be really the only way, or one of the, the main way that you're going to be able to force turnovers, interceptions, fumbles, those kinds of things on this Bills offense. We talked about it ad nauseum. The turnover battle in this game is going to be huge because Buffalo does an unbelievable job of taking care of the football. They also do a really, really great job of taking away the football. They're plus 24, as we've discussed, in the turnover differential this entire season. So that's going to be a major key in order for us to, to stay in this game on the road, keep the crowd out of it, and really just earn and win a couple of possessions. And then I do believe one of the big X factors in this particular game is going to be the special teams overall. I guess if I'm picking a player, it's specifically going to be Marvin Mims, because he's an X factor on offense. His ability to catch the quick screens, to carry the ball to the backfield, to obviously beat you deep. There's so many different things that he can do. It's going to keep the defense on their toes. But he's also an incredible return man. And so he has the ability to really change the momentum in this game, flip the field, or, potentially get a touchdown on special teams as well. That's going to be another small area where we have an advantage. And that's, I think, really what's important for the Broncos team to look at is where do we have an advantage over this opponent, right? Let's face it, we are the underdogs, rightfully so. They are, in total, they're a better team overall. And what makes the NFL playoffs so awesome and why everybody loves the NFL is because it is a game 7 every single playoff game. You lose, you're done. And so that gives any team on any given Sunday a chance. Now, do I think that we should be 8.5-point underdogs? No. But the Bills are a really solid team, and a lot of the areas in which they're really good, we are, they either match us up strength for strength, or we have some weaknesses that they're really good at. So that's going to be one. The other one is, you already know, guys, the way that the Bills are going to attack the Broncos is going to be they're going to try to exploit our linebackers one way or another. Cody Barton and Justin Sternad, they're going to try to get one-on-one matchups with them. They're going to try to force them to cover, tackle in the open field, whether that's with a tight end, a running back, whatever it might be. I think that's just how defenses have been going. And over the course of the last month, when the defense hasn't been as dominant of a unit as it was prior, it's because teams have been able to exploit that part of the field. So I'm afraid that Dalton Kincaid is going to have a really big game against this team. And I think that they're really going to game plan it up to try to get him isolated one-on-one with some of these linebackers. And if I was them, I would love that matchup too. So those are going to be the big things. Get the pass rush and, stop the backs and the tight ends from beating you. If one of the receivers are going to beat your corners one-on-one, that's fine, right? I'm good with strength versus strength, but we got to find a way to really cover up those weaknesses. And I think Vance Joseph's done a little bit better job. He's kind of taken Sternad off the field more, gone with one linebacker, brought in like an additional safety. Sometimes you see Devin Keys, sometimes you see JL Skinner. So he kind of switches it up a little bit there. So, we'll see what this scheme's going to look like. On the offensive side of the ball, I mean, it's all about Bo. We already know that. I can't wait to see how Bo performs in his first playoff game. I really feel optimistic about his performance and how he's going to end up coming out. I would love to sit here and say, yeah, we need to establish the run and be able to run the ball. And in talking with the Bills, fan base and the people that cover them, they said that, one of the weaknesses defensively is they don't really stop the run very well. And so a weakness of ours is a weakness of theirs. I don't like that. I wish it was a strength on a weakness. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe this is the week where we feel like we have to commit to some sort of a run game. But what I mean by run game is not just the running backs. I think Bo Nix can be a huge asset, obviously, in the run game. So some designed runs for him. But even those little swing passes that you see to Marvin Mims, the wide receiver screens, the little swing passes in the backfield, those are an extension of your run game. And I'm all good with those, doing them all day and just trying to get some efficiency. Avoid as much 3-and-outs as you possibly can. Give your defense the break, and obviously keep Josh Allen on the field on the other side there. And then, it's just going to be about just like taking the ball over is extremely important. Protecting the ball on the offensive side is going to be huge too. It's a really tall task. Do the Broncos have to play perfect to win? No, but they have to play very, very good. And they have to have a couple things break their way, a couple balls bounce or, whatever it might be. I really do believe that. So that's why when you talk about my prediction, I know if you guys have seen it on the other channel that I did with Bill's Mafia podcast, I don't see the Broncos winning this game. I'm very optimistic. Like I have a good feeling about it. I think that they can make it close. And really, as a fan and your team's an underdog, all you can really ask for is that your team's got a chance at the end of the game. I think we will have that. It will be close. But I do have the Bills winning 29-23, mainly because I just feel like it's going to come down to which quarterback makes more plays. Josh Allen is a special quarterback. He's elite in this league. He's what I think Bo Nix is going to want to be. And obviously at this particular parts of their career, I just think Josh Allen makes 1 or 2 more plays than Bo Nix does, and they ultimately get the win. Obviously, would love to be wrong. But regardless, guys, this has been an amazing season overall, regardless of what happens on Sunday. We should be really fired up about the direction in which this team is going. There's no doubt about it. Starting with the ownership group, when you have ownerships like that and you have continuity and everybody's on the same page organizationally, great things are going to continue to happen. So this is going to be a huge step into taking us to the next step of where it is that we want to go to, whether it's this year or in the years coming. So enjoy it while y'all can. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. What are your keys to the game? And let me know some score predictions below. If anybody gets the score prediction on the nose, I'll send y'all something really, really, really dope. I ain't going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be real dope. And I might even be getting it here from Vegas. So stay tuned for that. But let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, take care of yourselves, guys. I'll try to put a video up tomorrow. I might do some shorts, some short videos. And, spend time with those you love the most. And we'll talk to you guys on Sunday evening. Or maybe I do travel back Sunday evening, or at the latest on Monday, win, lose, or draw. Take it easy, guys. Go Broncos, baby. And until next time, y'all already know what to do. Peace out.